Today we're going to be playing The Wings of Dawn. Well, testing it out, to be honest. And we're going to be playing as the Volgan today, the more ground-based predator. I fixed my mic settings, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little better than my last two videos, where I talked at least. And we should be able to explore around the map as the Vulcan, though it's not great at flying. As I mentioned in my other video, it is a ground-based. Oh, look! You guys can see the little William, the little frog dragon right here. I love this guy. If stretch goals are met in the future, I really hope this guy becomes playable. I would love to play as this guy. He's kind of like the mascot for the game right now. Everybody loves him. But, like I was saying, I'm going to explore around as the Volgan. Check out some more of the human buildings, some caverns I didn't check out before. The sinkholes and everything like that. Just, just explore around and everything like that. Now, I do want to preface this. This game is a tech demo. It is in no way, shape, or form at all finished. And do not make assumptions about the game quite yet. Let's go with Mossy Tide. I like his vibe. Oh, bless me, sorry. But, like I said, this is the tech demo. Technically, everything's still being ironed out. If you press Z and move, you kind of just like Tokyo drift everywhere. There should be a walking animation, but there isn't. That's okay. Since the Volgan is a ground-based predator, it is a lot faster on the ground than it is in the air. It's a lot better at running and attacking things. That being said, it can still fly, just not good at it. It's more of like a glider, really. Like, it can fly, it just takes a lot of stamina to do it. Unfortunately, the scientific name and common name are not there. The Icy Crown has them both, but for the Volgan, it doesn't have them. I already talked about all of this stuff previously. Oh, if you press right control, it hides your HUD. So you can take really nice pictures. The baby Vulcan I really like. I kind of hope they fix the model a little bit. Make the horns nubs instead of just actual horns. I think I'd like that a lot. Sorry about the Discord noise, guys. Unfortunately, I have friends who like to bother me during videos, so that's okay. I don't mind. But, I will be exploring around, looking at all the human buildings and everything like that. Okay, so I'm gonna preview the calls. We had the one call. It's very Jurassic Park-ish, where the T-Rex throws the Velociraptor. The Deinonychus, really. That's what the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park are. They're basically Deinonychus. Where he throws them... she throws her into the bones and then roars in victory. That's what it looks like. Then we have the 2 call. Very friendly looking. I really like it. 3 call. Very threatening. I love how he spreads the wings out to make himself look bigger. That's very cool. Then we have the 4 call. Very scary sounding. As you can tell, the animations are not done. That call does look a little too long. I'll let the devs know about that. Then we have a 5 call, which is just kind of like a chat noise, pretty much. The Icy Crown is able to fly a lot faster than the Volgan is. I'm nearly half growth. Around half growth, the Icy Crown is able to fly, but the Volgan isn't able to. It kind of has to wait until it's older. I imagine, what's it called? As you can tell, the growth is clearly not finished. They're just having different growth stages and everything like that, They do plan on, if I remember correctly, they do plan to iron out some of the growth stages and the weight painting and the animations. They think that the animations for the flying need to be toned down. I kind of agree. The tail flaps around way too much for a flying animal. Honestly, I do think that the tail is a little too short. I think it should be a little bit longer. That's my only gripe with the design, though. I really, really like it. Let me see. So the Icy Crown is a fire dragon. Not the Icy Crown, sorry, the Vulcan. The Vulcan is a fire dragon. The Icy Crown is an ice dragon. So as a fire dragon, you get fireballs. You just tap the right mouse button for it. Or right click, I guess. And then if you hold the right click once you're older, you can I do it now, actually? No? Well, once you're older, you're able to do an actual stream of fire. Kind of dig the run. It's very almost lion-like. It's very nice. I really like it. Of course, since things are in testing, there are going to be bugs. So I'm going to warn you guys now. Those of you who have a history of seizures may want to look away or click off the video if you so desire, of course. I wouldn't mind if you guys stick around, but I just don't want anybody getting hurt, you know? But, can I fly yet? Oh, there we go. So as you can tell, the Vulcan, not great at flying. He can fly, it's just not good at it. Takes a lot of stam away. It's a European dragon, which funnily enough, I have my own European dragon made by my grandma. I sent it into the Discord for the Wings of Dawn if you guys just want to check that out. Press W to continue flying. I talked about that in the other video. And you press S to slow down or make really cool landings. Unfortunately, you can't really drink from the rivers right now. You can drink from lakes and ponds. Let me see if I can show off the swimming. Can I show off the swimming? Come on, buddy. No, I cannot. This lake is not deep enough. Look at me, I'm a crocodile. I kind of hope we get crocodile dragons. That'd be pretty cool, I think. That's okay. I'll let the devs know about that one spot. But there are swimming animations. I'm probably going to have to go to the ocean to show them off. But right now, we're going to just explore around, see the human structures and everything. There are ruins on the map, like castles. Ancient ruins, sorry. Like castles and destroyed villages and everything like that. There are also regular castles. There's a dock area we're going to check out. I was playing with some friends earlier. Which, by the way, you can get a copy of this test map right now if you donate $20 to the Wings of Dawn's Patreon. You don't have to. But they do appreciate the money. But they say multiple times they prefer if you guys just focus on real life stuff like gas and groceries and everything like that. Wow, look at that. I am playing on medium settings because it would be very, very choppy if I didn't. They have to optimize everything. So I'm sorry if the ruins look a little wonky to you guys, but that's okay. Hopefully soon I'll be able to play on max settings. Because I'm able to play the Isle on max settings and everything like that. I really like this dragon. It's very, it reminds me a lot of Spyro. Which, I used to play a lot of Spyro as a kid. I even had the DS version of Spyro. The Xbox and PlayStation versions. Very, very fun games, I can tell you that. Here is the castle. It's very European. There's a church right there. You can actually enter that church if you're small enough. The Icy Crown. The Vulcan's a much bigger predator. The Icy Crown is a better flyer, but the Vulcan's more of a ground-based predator. As an Icy Crown, you can actually get into that church, but as the Vulcan, you're kind of just like, oh no, I'm too what? Oh, I can actually fit in here. Huh? I didn't expect to. Maybe it's because I'm not fully grown. I shouldn't be able to fit in there with how wide my shoulders are, but that's okay. Um, I do think that they plan on better buildings. These are not placeholder, as far as I know. These are planned for the game. But this is the test map. Again, this is not the official map. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if they made this an official map because it is very beautiful and it's very fun to explore around. But I don't. There aren't that many roads, unfortunately, for humans. I could totally rain and fire this thing. Oh, just warning you guys right now, that flame breath is super bright. I'm probably gonna have to talk to some devs about that. But it is like blinding at night. It's super bad. But it's also kind of beautiful in a way. See, you can see like farmlands, and then the church, and then the castle up there. So there's different levels. And then if you continue following this river, I believe, you can come across the docks. Oh, sorry, the docks are over there. We'll just float on by. As you can see, very beautiful buildings. I'm kind of excited to play as a human. You know, like in games like the Isle, you're like, why would you play as a human? Because there's dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs, right? And it's all like, well, yeah, but the humans get guns and everything. But like in this game, it's all like, hey, I wanna hang out as a human. I think that'd be pretty fun. They did blow up the docks, unfortunately. But it is really cool looking. You can see there's a break in the gate right there. So I think it's supposed to be like a dragon or maybe another animal that broke in here. There's the little lighthouse right there. I dig it. As you can tell, very fun flying around. I really like it. There's a little island right there. I'm not sure if there's any human buildings on it. I don't think there is. So I'm just gonna continue onwards. As you can tell, I'm very excited for this game. I really hope it does well. Um, they are planning a stretch goal on Q2 of the year, so around April. I'm not sure exactly, but it's around April. So probably April, May, around that area. They will have a trailer for it, I believe, before the Kickstarter starts. I will leave the Discord and their YouTube channel and everything in the description. So if you guys are curious and want to check out all that good stuff, they have stuff like concepts. The devs are very open people, so you can. They do leave some things as secrets, but they do plan on making some of the some more dragons. Which, by the way, they did say multiple times they do not want any of the dragons DLC. There are Kickstarter dragons, but they're very what's the word? They're complete, so you're not gonna pay extra money for them. I'm just gonna land right here. Like I said, the Vulcan is not great at flying. It can fly. It's just kind of awful at it. Comparatively, I can explore around the map literally all day as the Icy Crown and nothing happens to its dam. Which they will fix, but also at the same time, like when you're playing a dragon, most of the time you're thinking about flying. Unless you live in somewhere like Japan, where some of the dragons are flightless. And I know some European dragons are flightless. None come to mind right now. But some dragons are flightless in European myths. But usually you're thinking of stuff like Kirin when you think of those dragons. Flightless ones, which are Eastern dragons. Which they do plan on Kirin. They plan on an electric powered Kirin. It's kind of like a horse dragon. I'm very excited for it because it's a herbivore. They plan on actual ecosystems and everything in this game. So you get like giant sauropod animals and raptors and antelope and all these different things. So far, my favorite dragon to play is the Vulcan. I know it's kind of awful at flying, but it's a very European dragon, and I really appreciate that. because European dragons used to be my favorite. I used to watch Dragons, a fantasy made real, if anyone remembers that. And my favorite part was actually the European dragons. You know, the one where they fight the knights and steal sheep and everything like that. I really like it. It's very cool. But the prehistoric dragon was pretty cool. I kind of hope we get a dragon like that, like a two-legged theropodish dragon. I hope we get that. I can show off the swimming animation once I head back to the coast, but right now I'm just kind of. Alright, taking off. There are ruins dotted around the map. Let me see if I can find one. I know it's not around here. This place is beautiful. So there are different abilities for the dragons. Like I said, the Vulcan gets fire breath and the Icy Crown gets ice breath, but they also plan on stuff like grabbing animals out in mid-air and electric dragons and poison dragons and water dragons. Some dragons will be able to spit ink instead of water. Other dragons can make their scales slippery so they're hard to really catch. Here's the ruins right here. I can see the bridge. I like the scale of this game. You can tell that you're a massive animal. I really appreciate it. What was I talking about? Right, the abilities. With the Vulcan, the more you're hurt, the hotter your breath gets. So, like, under 50 health, 50% health, rather, you become far more dangerous. But you are a predatory animal, and you're ginormous, so not many animals are going to hunt you. Except maybe other Vulcans, I'm not sure. But, they plan on making the fire far more dangerous the more you're hurt, so dragon hunters will have to look out. Um, which way was that other ruin? I can't remember. That's okay. That's okay, we're just kind of flying around right now. It's okay if we don't know everything about the game. We don't have to know, you know? I would like to know a lot more. But they do have Q&A in the official Discord, so you can check that out. There's a sinkhole over there. I could go over there, but I really think the Icy Crown's better fit. And I think the Vulcan's a little too big for the tunnels, if I remember correctly. I don't like that you take stam away while diving. I hope they fix that. Obviously, as humans, you're going to have different weapons and armor and all these playable, tamed animals, sorry, not playable. Hopefully playable in the future when stretch goals are met. But tamed animals, so you'll have like oxen, Skaith, the raptors I talked about before. Those are the Skaith. And then you have the nomads, which are dragon tamers. So like you have different factions for the humans. Very cool. And obviously, not everybody's gonna get along, but you know what? That's okay. You're not really gonna worry about other people when there are stuff like the Vulcan flying around. That's very, oh, I hate that guy. Oh, wait, there's a dragon flying overhead. I'm gonna help him hunt it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think it's much more like that. As you can tell, man, this map is pretty. Some of the dragons, although flightless, aren't going to be defenseless on the ground. They're going to be pretty hard to kill, which I appreciate because, you know, sometimes you have like Monster Hunter, you're like, oh wow, they made this herbivore not that dangerous. No, they're gonna do that for these dragons. They're gonna be really dangerous to try and hunt, which I appreciate as a dragon liker. I would say enjoyer, but that doesn't really make much sense. And obviously with the Vulcan stuff like that, there are underground caverns which you are not going to be exploring that much as a flying dragon. You're gonna be very what's the word? You're gonna be skittish around those areas because there will be other dragons that can climb and attack you from above or the sides. So you're gonna be very cautious going into those areas. Not to mention the predatory AI that can hunt young dragons. I'm also going to circle around and explore that little area right there. For you guys, I've explored it plenty. I really like playing this game. This is the tech demo, but I already have like 8 hours on it, just because I like flying around so much. It's very beautiful looking. It is, what's the word? I feel like, I'm actually doing something when I explore around. I'm not just like sitting there twiddling my thumbs, testing everything. Which I am testing, luckily for my PC. So hopefully it'll be a little better optimized. Because once it hits sunset, that's when it really hits me. Nighttime and sunset, it's not going to be good. Do we have a night vision? We don't. That's okay. I assume that's planned for some of the dragons. What is that? I saw something blue out of the corner of my eye. Is that just part of the map? Oh, is that a cavern? I'm gonna gain some more stam. Gonna land. Yeah, you hold S to slow down and make really cool landings. I really like it. I will show the swimming animation. The icy crown looks like a pigeon, like a wet pigeon, or like the bald eagle gif. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? You know where it's like swimming and it looks so bad at it, even though its prey items are. Oh, see what I mean? This is the tech demo. This is not finished. So hopefully that bug gets fixed real soon. Can I fix this? Look at me. Sliding around. They'll have this bug fixed. Though it would be hilarious if they just kept it as like a statue or something. Just totally stuck in the air like this. No, they'll fix it. I can't really. There we go. I fixed it by roaring. I think my only gripe with the icy ground, well, there's two. The tail seems a little too spiky for an animal in the air. I think that needs to be fixed up a little bit. And the whatchamacallit, and the calls, they're like shrill, but they don't sound heavy. Does that make sense? Like they sound big, but they don't sound big enough. You know how you hear elephants and they like trumpet and everything like that, and you're like, yeah, that sounds like a big animal. Um, you don't really get that with the icy crown. It's a shrill call. I like the call, but it just, oh, this is a mushroom cave. They do have a gem cave. I don't know where the gem cave is. But yeah, that's my only two gripes with the icy crown. That skulls don't sound heavy enough for an animal that size. It's a big animal. It's like the size of a T-Rex. It should be pretty heavy sounding. That being said, even if they don't change the sounds, it is a very cool animal to play as. It is, if I remember correctly, it is a aerial predator, so it'll be able to grab animals out of the air, kind of like an eagle or a falcon. I don't know if it'll be able to grab animals off the ground like that, like an owl. I kind of hope it does. I think that'd be pretty funny if you could just grab a cow or something, and then shoot up into the air like an owl with a rabbit. But I don't think it does that quite yet. I think they're gonna have to work on that a little bit. I also don't know. I want them to add sparring You know, like kind of like how you watch dinosaur documentaries and the Triceratops lock horns, or like the Torosaurus lock horns, or like that really cool T Rex video on YouTube where they jaw wrestle like hippos, you know, biting and wrestling each other. I think it's called Victoria the T Rex, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. But do have stuff like that. I hope we get that. I hope dragons can lock horns and stuff like that. That'd be very, very cool to see. Now, unfortunately, since this is a tech demo, there's not really that much around the map to really see. I mean, the map is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they plan on like sauropods and stuff like that. I don't really think this map is really built for them. I do think the desert map is going to be more built for them. Because you have stuff like Tarbosaurus that would hunt sauropods, at least young ones. And they were in real open areas, like really big, open, arid spaces. I don't think we get that for this. There are these ruins. I really like these ruins. These ones are my favorite so far. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. But there's a little statue of a Vulcan down there. I'm gonna see if I could get down there. Sorry about that Discord noise, guys. Again, like I said, very popular. I'm not actually. Oh yeah, you have knockdown animations when you smack into stuff. It's very funny looking. Lifelike, as you can tell. The Icy Crown is not as big as the Vulcan. The Vulcan's a bulkier animal. I really like that. Kind of adds to that sense of scale that this game has. Wow, that is really well done. I kind of hope we get a museum portion, kind of like King Kong 2005. They had a video game, really fun video game. I would love if we got a museum portion like that. Like, oh, you played this game, well, you unlock this stuff for free, and it's all like, wow, I can look at the models and the concept art of the movie and the game, and it's very cool looking. I really like it. And I hope we get that. We probably won't, but I would like that. Now, if you do have an aversion to bright lights, I'm gonna warn you, look away now. It gets incredibly bright. At nighttime, it's almost like blindingly bright. It's so bright. It's so bad. I messed with my friends yesterday because of it. I was like flashbang, and I just do it without warning them like that. As you could tell, sunset, it does get a little choppy, but at sunrise, it gets way better. I don't know why. Does it only for those two? Oh, see, pretty laggy. I'm running on medium settings. I'm not even on high. I'm on medium settings. I kind of wish the Vulcan's tail was a little bit longer. I do like that it's very spiky and armored looking. See what I mean? Obviously on optimized. They are testing the game. Well, I'm testing the game actually. I'm gonna send them the video, and hopefully they'll have it in their Discord. I really like the devs. They're really nice people. Incredibly polite. Oh, are we swimming? Oh, we're close to it though. Can I sit? So you can't sit. Take a bath. But obviously things are gonna be unoptimized and everything like that. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about that. Well, I am doing something about it to be honest, but it's just very quiet. Quiet? Why did I say quiet? It is a very beautiful game otherwise. They do plan on full-on ocean environments for the more aquatic animals. But
obviously they're going to have to finish those animals before they even start thinking about it.
Like I said, sunset, very beautiful, but I'm on medium settings and it's chopping like this. That's not very good. But, what can you do? I am going to explore that, mountain once it gets less choppy, because there is like a giant hole in the middle I really like. It's very, exploratory. Exploratory? You can explore it. Unfortunately, I think my only issue with it is that there's no real reason for humans to even go in there. And there's like no way for humans to get in there, I think. There are side tunnels, but they're ginormous, and if you meet a dragon in there, it's kind of game over. I really wanted to show the swimming animation, but I'm not sure I can with it being this choppy. See what I mean? I am slowly falling. I shouldn't be doing that. I'll talk to one of the devs. They're very open people, like I said. I'll talk to one of them. Hopefully they can optimize it. Oh, there we go. See? It's only at sunset. That's the only time it lags like that. And then it hits nighttime and I'm perfectly, not perfectly fine, but it's lagging a lot less. Oh, right. Gonna warn you now, this is really bright. See what I mean? You get flashbanged. I really should talk to someone about that. Turn down the brightness a little bit to it. Oh no, I wanted to fly. That's okay. Oh wait, can I swim over here? Hopefully I can swim. Maybe I can show off that swimming animation. Sorry if it's a little dark. I know YouTube kind of... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Swimming. There is a little bit of an underwater environment, but it's just not very fun to look at right now. The Vulcan is much better at swimming than the Icy Crown, funnily enough. But you think with such powerful wings, it would have a much better time swimming, but also at the same time, I totally understand pigeons are like awful at swimming. But I am gonna rest once I get to this landmass right here. Very bright underwater. I hope they fix that a little bit. They probably will, but you get it. They do plan on stuff like clouds and everything like that. Uh, oh crud! I'm losing health. Why am I losing health? I'm not. My head's not even under the water. There we go. Whew. Gonna regain some stam before I head out there. I don't think there's any sleeping animations. Just resting. I really like the resting. Stretching. Sorry, guys. Because your back can hurt if you sit down for way too long. I think my favorite AI so far, other than the Williams, of course, which I hope is playable, uh, probably the Shellopods. I hope those are playable too. They're giant, like, sauropod turtles. If you're confused what a sauropod is, a sauropod is like Littlefoot from Land Before Time. You know, Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, all those boys. We do get a Brachiosaur looking guy, and we get a Brontosaurus looking guy, but they don't get the neck spikes like the Brontosaurus memes do. Kind of hope they add that. Obviously, obviously they're just concepts right now. They're not in the game. They are working on the animations for the Skaith, for the Williams, and for the Antelope. I know they modeled the Black Death. I don't know if they're the Black Death being a cow. Sorry, a buffalo-looking animal. But I don't think they. I don't think they did the animations for that yet. So, you know, man, this map is beautiful. Sorry if I keep praising it, guys, but it is really a wonderful map. Obviously, heavy work in progress. But I hope this game does well. I really do. because the devs are not a-holes like a certain dragon game that I won't talk about because I don't need that kind of negativity in my life, you know? I just need some positive vibes. And this game gives me positive vibes. I don't get that I don't get negative vibes. Wow, you can really hear those watery footsteps so far away. I hope they fix that. I know they will. But yeah, I feel pretty good about supporting this game already. I don't really get the bad vibes. You can kind of just vibe, you know? That's my Discord, not your guys' Discord. Sorry, I don't know how to turn those off. I keep forgetting. They keep telling me, but I got the autism brain. So my brain just complete. I'll look you in the eye and you'll tell me something and it'll go in one ear and out the other. I try to remember, I really do, but I just don't. I really like this area. This area is really fun. You can just vibe around here and fly around. Everything like that. There's waterfalls in here and this really cool island in the middle. Whack! No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. It would be really funny though for the video, but I don't think any of you guys want to see me just smack into a wall. Or if you do want to see me smack into a wall, probably next time. Not right now though. As you could tell, very beautiful. But like I said, I wouldn't really see any reason for humans to come in here unless there was like fish or something. In which case you'd probably use a boat. With the nomads, you at least get to ride dragons. You know, dragon buddies. You get that. But for normal humans, I don't really see a reason to go in there. Unless there was like maybe rare earth elements like gems or like metals or something like that. So I'm gonna find some nice place to land, and then I'll just end the video because I think that'll be really it. Next time I'll probably just explore around the map as an icy crown. Since it's better at flying, I don't need to land as often. But the Vulcan is really fun. The icy crown is very fun. I like the two vibes of the dragons. I believe the next dragon going to be added to this tech demo is the Kirin, which is an electric horse looking dragon from Eastern myth. It cannot fly, but it is herbivorous, so I'm kind of excited to test it out and everything like that. Let me get some food over here, and then I'll just... But I'm very excited for it. They do have more dragons planned. My most excited playable, hopefully we get it with the stretch goal, is the Graboid dragon, where it can dig underground and everything like that. Has hardened spikes on its side and everything like that that it can rattle or shield itself with. But yeah, I really hope we get that one. That's gonna be a fun playable. I can already tell. I just really want this game to succeed, guys. You know, sometimes there's games you want to succeed and unfortunately they don't. But I get a good feeling from this game already. It's a lot of fun even in this very broken state. So, I'm probably going to end the video here because there's not much else I can really do right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And even if you didn't, you know, I really appreciate that you took the time out of your day to watch my video. Sometimes you get big YouTubers who just, you know, say, oh, thanks for watching my video. But I really do appreciate it. Even if I seem a little goofy or dorky and trail off a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.